How's it going? I usually don't upload this much on this channel, so this is kind of weird. But they put a 2026 dev roadmap today, so I thought I'd go over that because it's kind of be old news by Thursday next week. So let's go over the dev roadmap. Lots of cool stuff. I already read it, so yeah, be my first reactions, but that's cool. So let's go. Okay, the post starts out with "Hello everyone, Immortal Joe here with a short dev blog." With the time being split between AKW and Infinity, as of late, things have been very busy lately. But now that we're in 2026, oh geez, it's the end of February already, I'd like to give you all an update on what we've been working on and what some of our plans for this year are. Then the post recaps what they did in 2025, changes to stuff during 13 Lords of Chaos, general buffs and stuff like Alpha Omega and Naval Commander, Death Knight Lord, the release of King Echo, Hullborn Vindicator, and the Lich class. I always forget the Lich class even released. That I don't know why, but I just don't see that class around very much. A rework of the Ravenous enhancement, controversial as that was. What do you guys think of that? It's been a while. If anyone has it and was using it before, are you still using it? Does it still get use? Because they did change it so it works on a lot less classes than it used to, but maybe it's better for the ones that you are using it on now. Let me know, because I don't have the enhancement. Alright, so for 2026, the interesting stuff here. We plan to continue with updates to existing classes this year, starting with the Darkcaster and Blade Master line of classes. So it is March right now, or, well, it will be March in a few days, or, like, yeah, pretty soon. So these are Legion classes, so I imagine these will be pretty soon, if they're on theme with that. Right now, the plan is to release a couple of these class changes each week in March. But beware, it is the month of Evil and Friday the 13th, so keep an eye on these side notes for final release dates. Okay, so they're kind of hinting at releasing it on Friday the 13th there, I guess. Updates on previously announced changes. Berserk, 95% done. Currently waiting on art. Oh, so Berserk's getting new art. Okay. Late spring. Card Clash Share in final balancing, waiting on art. Hopefully that isn't class art. Hopefully that's like animations and stuff. And it might be for Berserk too. It might be animation art there as well. Paladin Slayer in final balancing, waiting for art. Okay, so they're basically just waiting for art, it seems, for all that stuff. So that seems to be their choke point there. We had planned to release Card Clasher and Paladin Slayer classes along a restock of the card game on Hero Mart. The chaotic reality of shipping products recently makes confirming a restock date difficult. Okay, so there's the update for Card Clasher. It's apparently difficult to get it printed, and shipping it and stuff, I guess, is just a logistics issue for them at the moment. So we will update the classes once they're ready, no matter what. We know you've been waiting quite some time for these updates. We appreciate your patience. Alright, so next is Arcane Shield and Event Horizon Auras. So these are available in classes like Legion Revenant, Mage, and Enforcer. Current functionality for these auras negatively impacts what we can do while designing future classes. We either have to design around them, or in some cases add other auras specifically to counteract them. Currently, reduces a flat amount of damage received based on attack power or spell power before calculating any secondary stats, such as outgoing damage or damage resistance. Updated. Damage reduction is applied after all other calculations have been done. When this change goes live, we plan to remove all of the Arcane Shield and Event Horizon counter auras from the bosses. Update the Legion Revenant class. Keep an eye on the early game classes that use these auras to make changes if needed. We don't have a set date for this change, but we'll keep you updated. Example, if an enemy does 200 base damage, but has a 500% outgoing damage stat, instead of 1,000 damage being dealt, these auras would first reduce the base damage to 0, then apply outgoing damage modifier, causing the attack to deal 0 damage. Oh, so that's like a big fix then for that. That's really good. All right, this is really cool. For when I first read this, I think this is like the tipping point that made me want to not wait for the news video on Thursday to include this stuff, but experience points. After reaching level 100, your character still gains XP from slaying monsters and completing quests, but it has no effect on your character. That's no fun. So we're brainstorming new uses or purposes for the XP you gain once you hit the level cap. Is there anything you'd like to see done with experience points? Note, there are no current plans to increase the level cap past 100. If I had to give my feedback on what they should do for this, I think something like the Overwatch borders. So in Overwatch 1, they actually removed this from Overwatch 2, and well, it's called Overwatch now anyway, but it's actually got removed from Overwatch for whatever reason, but it was really cool when it was in the game. So you basically go from level 0, your border looked like that when you're around your character icon, and this could be in AQ World, so I imagine because you have your character sitting on the screen all the time in AQ World, just like you do in Overwatch. So it starts there, you get to 90, and once you hit 100, it changed to like the bronze one, and then you went and then it upgraded all the way every like few levels, every 10 levels it looks like it would go up, and then you'd hit the max, and then it went to silver, and then you maxed it out again, and once you got to like once you got 300, it went to gold, and then so on and so on. And it got really cool once you got up to like 500, and then you prestiged even that. Now they might not have to go so far as prestiging it, adding stars. I mean, maybe if they want to, but like it went to the point where it got really cool looking, and then it kind of looked lame again, which I didn't really like in Overwatch. So maybe you keep it cool, but maybe you start putting stars under it or something. If you were to put this in AQ Worlds, because I really didn't like when my banner reset. It was kind of sad going back to a bronze one in Overwatch. But anyway, you get the idea though. Like they added more things, and it doesn't have to, like, this is just an example, of course, but it could be something like this. I think would be a cool idea. Pretty not like that difficult to implement, and something that could be pretty nice. Another idea I had for level ups would be maybe every 25 levels past 100. Of course, they're cosmetic levels. Like you're not actually, like, you can't like enhance your gear past 100, right? Still, like, it's still a level 100 level cap, but they could be like cosmetic levels, and every 25 levels you get a badge shop or something, and the badge shop has like a cool cape in it or a cool pet or something, like to signify that you did the extra levels, you know, something you can show off on your character. Something simple like that would be cool. But hey, I think it's cool that they're even talking about this, because I think people have been people have definitely been asking for something like this since the cap has been sitting at 100 for so long now. It would be nice to see the XP going towards something, because it is something you're always earning. Like whenever I see a new quest in a release, or it has 30,000 XP for turning it in, I'm like, well, I'm at level cap, so I'm not getting any of that XP. Think of all the millions and millions of XP that have been wasted at this point, that could have been going into a cooler looking border on your character or something. So yeah. Anyway, the next part of this post, let me know what your thoughts on the level up thing is as well. Leave a comment down below. Yeah, so we got a couple of new class announcements that we'd like to share with you all. So this is probably like maybe the coolest thing in this. A scaled class is current. I don't know what that means. Does it mean like a scaly? Like, is it a lizard? Is it scaled to your level? Is it like, I think it was is it a dragon class? We don't have dragon classes in the game. But is currently scheduled for the end of the Flame of the Beyond saga. It's a bit early to share details, but it's going to be hot. Based on feedback for the Sovereign of Storms class, we decided that this one will be obtainable without the need to complete any challenge content. We may also look at doing the same for our Sovereign of Storms. So that's cool. So I might go back and change how you obtain Sovereign of Storms. Do I have Sovereign of Storms? Yeah, I just checked and I do. So it must not have been that hard to get. Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe I just got, maybe once release is over and like there's no one doing the bosses there and stuff, it'd be a lot harder to get now. I hate when there's classes like that, because I just know, like, it'd be like, if I was playing the game solo, it would be impossible for me to get them. Like, if I wasn't streaming and had people in the stream that help me, I would look at something like that and just be like, well, I guess I'm not getting that class if I was playing by myself, like just like casually playing the game. So yeah, good to change stuff like that if they are going to. On March 3rd, the Kickstarter for AQ Worlds officially begins. That is Tuesday at noon next week is when the Kickstarter goes live. And that will receive a new class as well with the Infinity Hero. I think you need to pledge $25 on the Kickstarter for that. I don't think it is $25. I don't know why I keep saying I think. It's $25 for the Infinity Hero class. So about the price of a calendar class there for Infinity Hero class. And the Kickstarter version is exclusive to the Kickstarter, but another version of it's going to be sold in game for ACs as well. I think it's going to be equivalent to a calendar with the 6,000 AC cost, is what they said on Discord. Yeah, so I'm not sure about the cost, but I think they said on Discord it's going to be something like the calendar class price if you don't get it from the thing. So if you think you're going to buy that class anyway, you probably just want to pledge to the Kickstarter because it's like what, $5 more, and you get all the Kickstarter stuff as well, right, with the armors and stuff for the Kickstarter. So probably, and yeah, and the other stuff that comes with the Kickstarter that isn't announced yet. So probably just a better idea to get the Kickstarter one there. Return for tomorrow for more information on our teaser flood continues for the lead up to launch. I think that means the launch of the Kickstarter. So they're teasing much AQ Worlds related stuff to get you excited for the Kickstarter there, because it's functionally the same game, just like a new version of it. So there you go. And the new class here is going to, and of course these classes are going to work in AQ Infinity as well. So if you get, and when I was talking with Arx and Lena, the classes in AQ Worlds, if you have them in AQ Infinity. You're not gonna have to farm them again or anything. So that's what they said, at least in the call. I don't know, plans might change in the future for certain classes, or maybe, I don't know, but they didn't say any of that, but they might. But that's just something I'm inferring. But they said that, like, if you already had the class in AQ Worlds, you're gonna have it in AQ Infinity. You're not gonna have to farm it again. So farming classes in AQ Worlds is not a bad idea for the future for AQ Infinity. Anyway, though, that's all we have for this post. I thought it was some really cool stuff talking about the upcoming classes. The XP things got me kind of excited, seeing if they're going to do anything cool with that. Hopefully it's not too disappointing when they actually do something. Hopefully it is kind of like the Overwatch borders or something cool. Hopefully it's not lame. So, because I can see them just coming up with like a half measure that's kind of lame with that. Hopefully it's a well fleshed out thing they do with the XP, if they are going to do anything with it. This is cool too. It's like fixing that up. Yeah, good stuff here. Darkcaster, Blade Master getting reworks. Maybe those will be fun classes. We'll see. So anyway, thanks for watching. Leave a like on the video if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel. I did a video yesterday about the news, of course, for AQ Worlds, like I do every Thursday. So if you haven't seen that, check it out. I did a video earlier in the week too about the Kickstarter, going over my thoughts, because they put out all of the, well, not all, but they put out some of the rewards for the Kickstarter that we can see there on the page. So basically all of them. So check that out as well. And I'll be live tonight after this video is uploaded, streaming. Artix might be on the stream, and I got some codes from AE that they gave me for some Artix points and some Hero Mart items to give out on the stream. So I'll see you on the stream if you want to join that. It's 4 p.m. PST, 7 p.m. EST is when that stream starts. And yeah, I'll see you guys all next one. Peace.